Hello friends, welcome back. I'm Peter with 27 Plumbing. Lately, we've been discussing 5 different plumbing tips every homeowner should know. Today is day number 5, and today's is brief and simple. Knowing the age of your water heater. This is highly important if your water heater is in an area where it's going to cause damage if it leaks or ruptures. So if it's above a finished living space, if it's up in the attic, you really want to know how old your heater is so you can avoid problems. Typically, this is very simple to do. If you take a look at the data tag on your water heater, most modern heaters will actually show you exactly when it was manufactured. Now, manufacture date may not always line up perfectly with installation date. Usually there's going to be up to a couple of months of variance there, but it's going to be a pretty good estimate. Now, different water heaters will have different life expectancies. As a general rule of thumb, a water heater tank in our area will last about 8 to 12 years. However, there are definitely exceptions. It really depends on the quality heater you go with. A retail heater is usually going to last only between 6 to 9 years unless you have an upgraded package, in which case you might get a couple of extra years out of it. And there's a few different grades of wholesale heaters as well, which could last upwards of 20 years in some cases. So you take a look at the data tag, and if you see a manufacture date on it, that's going to tell you when it was manufactured, and for this purpose you can just go with that date unless you know that you had that water heater sitting in a box in your basement for a couple of years waiting for installation. If your heater does not show you a clear manufacture date, because some do not, you'll still have that information within the serial number. However, the serial number can be a bit challenging to read if you're not familiar with it, as every different manufacturer kind of has their own ways that they like to embed the date into it. Some manufacturers like Rheem or A.O. Smith are going to be relatively simple. The first 2 digits usually indicate the week, and the second 2 usually indicate the year, though it can be reversed. Bradford White has got its own system with letters and all. So if you have any questions regarding it, absolutely feel free to take a picture of the serial number on your water heater and send it over my way. You can find me on Nextdoor, Facebook. You can reach me at my business line. I do accept text as well. It's a very simple way to be able to tell how old your heater is, and I'll be happy to get back with you with the information on that. But remember, general rule of thumb, if you're unsure what you have, 8 to 12 years. If you know you've got a wholesale heater, you can pretty comfortably determine that you've got at least 12 to 15 years, maybe a little bit more than that. If your heater's in an area where it's not going to cause damage if it leaks, if you want to push your luck a little bit, you're a little bit safer to do so. Maybe try to go towards the tail end of that life expectancy. But again, if your heater's in an area where it's going to cause damage if it ruptures, you really want to be aware of the age of your heater so you can make sure to prevent as many problems as possible. Anyway, I hope this has been helpful. Thank you all for watching. I know we've got Christmas for my family's coming up. I know there's plenty of holidays right now. Everyone celebrates different things, but I hope you guys all have a wonderful holiday season. I appreciate each and every one of you. You guys allow me to do what I love doing and support my family by doing so. So thank you to all of my fantastic customers. Thank you to those who have reached out to me with questions. If you've allowed me to interact with you and make a positive impact in your life, I appreciate it. I'm grateful for you. You guys all have a wonderful day.